Hey guys, MangaBrah here. So I recently finally got my delivery of a particular manga that I've been waiting for a while now. And for this particular manga, I didn't purchase it because of the name. I purchased it because of the duo, or in this case for the trio, that was involved with it. Now, the series that I'm talking about is Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. So I didn't purchase this because this was a Dragon Quest manga. I didn't purchase this because I knew anything about The Adventure of Dai. I purchased this because the story is by Riku Sanjo and art by Koji Inada, the duo responsible for Beet the Vandel Buster. And in fact, if you look at how Beet looks and how Dai looks, they look very comparable. So again, all that I know from Dragon Quest is the first game. I played the first game. I thought it was pretty fun. And I haven't played more than it, but I should. But at least when it comes to the manga, I don't know anything. And I'm still chronologically confused about all that stuff. Probably more than AVGN, who made a whole video about it, talking about it. So I pre-ordered this a while ago when I first found out about it, and I've been enjoying it since then. And actually, when it finally came in on March 1st, I was starting to get a little mad. And that was because I actually pre-ordered it before it was released, and then I found out during my search through Barnes & Noble that it was there, and all I was thinking was, what the fuck? I pre-ordered this, I'm expecting it to come in, and then I find it at Barnes & Noble like a week or two before it's finally, out my door. So I don't know what the hell was with that. But then, I guess the good news is that it dropped down in price like $2, and then the Amazon refunded me the $2. Anyway, this is in my opinion, a good book to pick up. If you like Beet the Vandel Buster, you'll definitely like this. There's a lot of comparisons I can say, especially with the story, about how our main hero wants to be a hero like the people he's looking up to, and then something happens to those heroes, or that hero they're looking up to, that they think that something bad happened. But the story itself, pretty simple. Pretty simple for a shonen, I should say. Oh, he's a boy. He wants to be a hero. He's on an island. Kind of sounds like Gon from Hunter x Hunter and Beet the Vandel Buster. But what I will remark on is that this is not just a standard volume edition. This is not one of those $10 things. This is actually like a $20 thing. And I was actually surprised to see how large it is. Like, for example, let's look at those signature editions from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and compare. It's pretty comparable, but this is just a little bit shorter, but when you look at the pages themselves, it's the same. The only difference is, of course, with JoJo, it got this nice binding next to it to raise it up a few notches, while this doesn't. So the pages are pretty much comparable to almost exactly the same. But what's irritating is because it doesn't have this binding, I can't put it next to the other signature editions from my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series, or Fist of the North Star, or even Kodansha's Devilman Volume 1, Volume 2, the Nagego collection, because it's just a little bit shorter. So I have to put it next to my Vampire Hunter D volumes, and those are all the way over there, away from Beet the Vandel Buster. I'll have to figure it out. But it's just a little bit irritating that this is a signature edition, just about the binding, so it can't match up the same height. And that's irritating, but the quality of the pages are fantastic, and it actually, as you can see, it actually has in color. It actually has, just like a regular signature edition, all these color panels. And let's get to something I think is fucking awesome if it lets me to it. There it is. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. And I can say, looking through the quality of the images on the sample I saw of the Amazon Kindle edition, man, does that look fucking awesome. So, do I recommend that you get this? Yes, if you don't know anything about Dragon Quest, or know very minimal like I did, again, I played the first game, thought it was fun, you'll enjoy this. You'll definitely like this. I think you'll still like it. It has a good story. It's good classic. It's $20 for the first issue of this signature edition that doesn't have the nice binding from, like, JoJo's. But it has some nice color pages, nice fun story. And it's actually interesting, especially since how he's raised by monsters instead of regular people or a regular village. It kind of has that classic story about the hero raised by monsters. What does that sound like to you? Well, it sounds like Mowgli, or another comparison, it sounds like Romulus and Remus, the founders of Rome. They were raised by that fucking wolf and suckled on its wolf tits. We don't see any of that here, though. Just bringing that up. I'm reading more Roman history right now. But anyway, guys, this is something I think is pretty good. It's interesting. I like it, and I already pre-ordered Volume 2. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, well, guess that's about it. Till next time.